apologize. I was wrong.
So against that background,
Yeah, man.
against that background, what we can do is we can transition. So we talked about your personal responsibility on social media, right? Like as much as social media is a fun thing and everybody's like I've done challenges too. I did the ice bucket challenge and whatnot, but at the end of the day, still, um, we know you gotta be personally responsible. Now, in the context of a relationship, yeah, um, and I'm glad that no one seemed to think that we were talking about a woman posting her body and a man getting jealous because we actually have a friend who who has had women tell him, "You always posting yourself. You look too good. I would never date you." Yeah, or that you can never be my man because yeah, you always say next to nothing. Man work real hard for his, but I'm a proponent. Now, if you work real hard for your body, right, and you spend literally how much times a week in the
Hours.
gym? You spend 15 hours a week in the gym, and you run in and this and that. The next, you dedicate probably 30 hours a week, not including the sleep and the food and everything and that nutrition, and you're taking care of your body. Shoot, I ain't got no problem with man or woman showing off the self, whether it be in a party or in a fete or on social media. I have no problem with that, That is not my problem. But understand, if you're showing off yourself, don't come under the guise that you come in to be inspirational or you come into,
Yeah.
oh, shoot, you caught me unawares, beer about. No, you're showing off your body. Just call it what it is and say, I actually respect people that say, look at me. God damn it.
Yeah, but
No
I'll
problem.
tell you, Neil, there's a meme that I use ever so often, and it says, anytime I lose my stomach, expect me to be start acting funny. You know what I mean? I've always said, anytime I got four abs, if I got four abs, anytime I get four abs, I am, I buy shirts. I can do this podcast shirtless. You know
You
what I
see these two
mean?
collarbones? You see these two collarbones here? I working for these two collarbones. If I could get rid of these two collarbones, right, and my chest could fill out, we're gonna see a different side of me, boy. I can look like Superman right through. I can look like Superman right through, minus the cape. Anyhow,
Yeah.
right. So relationships. Um, so here's my thing, right? First, I can say how I feel about it. Again, I absolutely love, I would cherish a good-looking woman, well, to me. And if she looks good enough and she feels the need, I mean, outside of the obvious, she's a fitness model or she's a well-known personality or she's a bikini model, outside of those things, if she looks good and she wants to post herself, I have no problem with it because you know what? Same thing we talked about just now. You put it out there, if you put out the sprat and you catch a whale, don't come to me telling me, oh God, I can't manage this whale. I just
Exactly.
sing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I went
But
fishing
I
for.
you went fishing, right? Now to circle back on my Maromel Hot Fitness, big up
Yeah.
every time,
Big
right?
up every time.
Um, yeah, yes.
Check out
Wait,
Hooked
wait,
on Fitness, guys.
yeah, check out Hot Fitness. You get the man straight, or well, I tell you, I won't be sexiest bar member come 50 here. Um, but yeah, the thing is, we were talking about with the contest relationship. I keep circling back, but with relationships, you kind of got to. You see, we always talk about this partnership. We always talk about this union, yeah, and we somehow conflate individual social media um, accounts with just being individual, even though they're together. Now, granted, again, sure, it has your name on it and whatever, but if we are together, I am not saying I have to lord over you to see what you're posting or I have to vet what you're posting. But I think we all know what is right and wrong. And I live by one of my fundamental rules in life, my number one rule anytime, you know, I am faced with a dilemma, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That is a basic principle. Then a Bible verse, that is a simple nursery rhyme thing. If I know that me posting myself in a boxer on social media gonna make my girl get a little jealous with all the likes and the comments and the heart emojis and you still got a woman in the DMs. If that can get my girl riled up, I can ask myself, if she was to come to me, post a pic and I see all the thing, would I be cool with it? You know what I mean? And if I am still conflicted, we have a conversation. I think we need to understand that while social media is not a real place, as you said, and we have to be very cognizant to understand that social media is not real. Social media is a distraction. It is not something that really and truly you should be dedicating so much time to. Yeah. And if you get caught up in it, you get wrapped up in it and the likes and the follows, and you doing any and everything for that, it speaks to a level of insecurity you have. It speaks to some trauma that you need to heal from or whatever like that. And it's not. I saw one person saying for the silhouette challenge, if you if you have a problem with the silhouette challenge, you are part of rape culture. And I was like,
Okay.
one on one is not equaling two there for me because, well, my problem with the silhouette challenge personally is that it looks nice, it's very sexy, it's very revealing. I have no problem with women doing it. I have a problem with women doing it without kind of considering their partner. Yeah, you sent me a video where a woman posted herself on the silhouette challenge, and a man confronted her about it, and
Yeah.
he was upset, and she was like, "Well, Colin, this is my social media account. You gotta take it or leave it. You know what I mean? You can't tell me what to post. Who's you? Yeah, it's my body. But y'all in a relationship though." And let's be honest, as I said earlier, there are creeps in this world. So if you post yourself twerking in the background or seductively dancing, men in them DMs. Men in them DMs.
I
Don't let
think
me fool
the
you.
I think the real issue is you talked about healing and what is going on. What is the need? Where does the need come from for the valid? Because as you said, people get wrapped up in the likes. Apparently, some people post pics if they don't get 100 likes to take them down, that kind of thing. So, where is this need for the validation coming from? Right? Why that need? And I think that's where you gotta kind of um, dig down and drill down to find out what's the real issue. And as I do my research, again, I tell you all I do research before I come here and just talk. Um, I watch a lot of stuff and kind of simulate it. And one of the things that I discovered, the prevailing thinking among men is that, well, men who have taken the crimson capsule, is that
Sorry.
a woman a woman cannot is not comfortable with just validation from one man. For me, that's a little debatable. But if you start from there if you use that as a launching point, why do you need then all the likes? Why do you put up a bikini pic, for example, if it is that you are comfortable with what you have and your partner and stuff like that? Is it that you want the outside validation? Do you need that validation? And why do you need that validation? Can it be a case where you just say, you know what, I look good and I'm cool with it, as opposed to I look good and I want the world to see?
To know that
So and
I
I want
look
the
good.
world to not only see, but I want the world to tell me that I look good.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? And then because you said do unto others, and yeah, we get that, but what if it's something, because everybody doesn't process the same way. So while you may be comfortable, Neil, with your girl sharing out her stuff and all her bits and pieces
Yeah,
on
that's me.
social media, that's you. That may not be me, right? I
Right.
may be a bit more conservative in my thinking. I may be like, nah, I don't want my girl doing that.
Mm.
And my girl may be of the opinion, well, this is my body, I want to show it off. And the guy I had before, he was cool with it. What's wrong with this dude that he can't be cool with it?
Mm.
So no, we she can't seem to process how this could be a problem for me. I know we gotta kind of try to reconcile that, right? So because she might be cool with it, and she may see absolutely nothing wrong with what she's doing, but if it's not for me, I am the person with the issue, and this is where I have now to kind of deal with it and try to deal with it on my own and reconcile. Is this something I can handle? Do I
Yes.
want the rest? Do I want the rest of the World Wide Web to see my girl in a essentially a brand party, and and when you see that, you know, men in the DMs,
Yo, man, come in,
men
come
in
in.
the DMs,
Vultures
right?
circling.
And the men they coming in the DMs to say, oh, You're so pleasant. Have you ever can I introduce you to your Lord and Savior? It really ain't that, you know. They know what
Jesus
story
Christ.
selling here. They know what story selling here. These men in the DMs for a reason, right?
Yep. For the
So
reason. For the
for
reason.
the reason, and
Right.
it's up to me now to decide am I cool with that, right? And as a man, you got two choices to make. You got to decide. You know what? I good. I confident in my abilities. She can post what she want to post, I cool. Or you can decide, eh, you know what, this ain't really for me. And yo, but there's also a third. You can build yourself up to the point, right, where you are of such high value as a man that you can say, you know what, babes are really cool with this saying, you know.
Yeah, that beneath me.
This is the kind of girl this is the kind of thing I really want my girl to be doing.
Yeah.
And then you present the choice as that guy. You can try it that way and see how it goes.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I agree. Just to read up a bit on the chat. Forget to and the dog there. That's your girl Natalia. Ramel crying. There, look, your sister here. I don't know. Was I probably whatever, but oh, I guess we should talk about if you get up, you act the fool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Dion. I know. I didn't want to commit to say it was in the Bible because I remember it, but I don't remember. I actually don't remember it's a golden rule, but forgive me. I didn't pay attention.
Skip Sunday
During
school.
what do you mind, Mister? What was Reverend Nixon?
Reverend
Remember him?
Dixon. Reverend Dixon.
Dixon,
Shannon
Dixon,
Dixon.
Dixon, Dixon.
That's like it.
Yeah.
I was wrong.